Hey, what's up guys? Tony here from LearnAutoBodyAndPaint.com.
This is Buddy.
And this is Buddy. Buddy came to visit us today, and here he is.
We're getting him carrots. He just ate a yellow one. He's a nice little dog. Big dog.
He's huge. So we're going live a little early today because we wanted to show you Buddy. That's why. Usually we're on at 8 p.m. Central, but Buddy came by and we were like, man, we gotta show everybody Buddy. You know, we've been wanting to see Buddy for a while now, and he hasn't been around. He's usually, you know, out there on the farm. This is the back of our house. Here is my shop.
He's a lucky donkey because we feed them carrots and apples.
Yeah, we give him a lot of organics. He gets treated really well when he comes to visit us. Organic apples and carrots.
You must be like, I should visit more often.
So if you guys like Buddy today, give a quick like
Oh my God.
for Buddy. He's a huge donkey. Look at him. Huge head.
Our carrots are coming out. Carrot juices are coming out. Yellow carrots.
Yeah, he eats a lot of grass. So guys, we will get into some live auto body Q&A. Here, Maya.
Think you can?
Maybe you could video.
Okay. Well, there's Allie right there on the swing. And my dad just snapped the thing. And inside of this...
Video, make sure you're videoing.
Okay.
There you go, look at his lip. Ah.
And in the middle of this...
Look at this carrot.
I know, in the middle of it, it's yellow.
Wow.
Can I try giving it to him? Mom, do you want to give one to Buddy?
Who wants to see the beautiful misses? Does anybody want to see the beautiful misses?
Miss.
Give me some quick feedback, the comments. I don't know if anybody's seen the misses before.
Misses?
Yeah, the misses.
What's a miss?
I don't know. Is the chat working, guys? Is the chat working? Can you guys type in the chat? Because I don't see any chat right now on my side here. So if you guys can hear me, yep. All right. Keep the chat coming, because for a while I thought I was speaking to myself. I'm glad you guys are on. Now I can see who's on. Ernesto, Kevin, because earlier Chu, Mike, here we go. So we see Milton. Okay. So here is Allie girl right here on the swing. Allie girl. And here's the missus really quickly. Hello, missus. Say hi.
I kind of didn't feel so well today, but I'm better.
So that's the missus. You guys want to know what nationality she is? Can you guys guess what this beautiful woman is? Can you guys guess? She's getting shy.
I'm not used to it like you.
Hey, what up, Ray? Ray. It's working. So this is Allie girl.
So this is YouTube Live.
This is Allie girl. Yeah. So YouTube Live, hook it up with the likes if you like the misses.
You can do this.
This is YouTube Live. Japanese. Kevin hit it right on the head. Kevin, you the man, Kevin. You are the man.
No.
What about me? Allie.
Well, you're the same blood, so
What about you? Everybody knows yours?
one guy said Filipino. Is she Philippine?
Me?
No, we're not Filipino.
Dad's
What do you think Buddy is? Maybe this guy's Chinese. You think he's Chinese? I think Buddy, he has a little Chinese in him. Look at his eyes. Because he loves those egg rolls.
You can stop pushing us, Mom.
Right, Buddy? What's up? Hello.
He has a lot of
This guy's big. Buddy is big. He has a huge head.
He does have a little
Buddy is Buddy.
Chinese だったらジャッキー・チェンに変えたら。
Jackie, we'll call him Jackie. So
Can I show them the chicken
Kevin's like we know. He knows we visited Japan many times.
Can I show them that?
Well, this is supposed to be an auto body, but are you guys fine with kind of going off topic today?
Like
My-
animal farming kind?
My daughter wants to show you the chickens. I mean, is that cool? Fort Wayne, Indiana. All right, let's go. Let's go show everybody your chickens really quickly.
Okay.
And for you guys on here, if you guys have any auto body questions, we could do that.
I think this is not a shortcut.
So we have a chicken run here, and all the chickens are back there. So I can go on top. I can go on top.
Okay.
Maya, watch out. Please be careful, Maya. You want to come up here and walk down or no?
Okay.
Give me your hand. You got it. Don't trip.
I'm just gonna sit.
Okay, guys, quickly. Maya wants to show you how big her chickens got. Yeah, it's a beautiful day today.
Not for me.
Okay, so what's the paint ratio for primer sealer? I don't know what you mean by paint ratio. You mean just the basic mixing ratios? It should have it on the can. There's so many types and variations. It'll tell you on the can how to reduce it. It's usually, you know, it could be 4-to-1. It depends on what primer you got. Some primers, it's literally a couple of ounces of hardener per quart.
These are the chickens. The white one is Snow White. The brown one is Fawn, and the super black one is Blackie, and the other one is Grace.
So those are the chickens.
And that's the chicken food.
What exactly is wet sanding for? Well, wet sanding is to prepare your panel for paint. You could do it with dry sanding, okay? The only difference is you're gonna save some sandpaper with wet sanding, and I think you get a cleaner cut, a cleaner finish for paint. So I like to finish wet sanding all the time with 400 grit, okay? You could dry sand it with 400 as well and finish off with that, but I think it leaves a little rougher texture in my years of experience. I like to finish off wet sanding primers, you know, before painting, okay? So keep the questions coming, guys. No problem. I got no issues in answering questions now. We saw Maya's chickens here. Spraying flat black, would you spray a matte clear over it?
I got one. Fun.
Yes, it depends. It depends if you're looking for basically a long-term solution. Okay? Long-term solution, I would go ahead and put a flat clear over it. The problem is you're going to have to make sure you spray it really good and have no issues with that, because if you do, there's no color sanding and buffing, right? You can't really fix up a messed up flat clear coat. And basically all you're doing is adding a additive to it, that a flattening agent they call it. Okay, so that's what you're adding into the clear coat, which makes it a flat, and you can control that as well on how much flattening agent you put in. So you could have like an eggshell, you could have like a semi-gloss, or you could have, you know, it's just like house paint pretty much. You guys get it? Epoxy primer or etch primer over clean metal that had rust on it before. Metal sandblasted, wire wheeled. Okay, I would first treat it with vinegar water. You could use any kind of vinegar. I think I'm starting to get bit by mosquitoes, so let's go to the shop. You could use any kind of vinegar. I like white vinegar. Okay, you could use a white vinegar, 50-50 mixture, and treat the rusted area, then resand it. Okay, and then you could put your, I mean, it doesn't matter. You could put an epoxy primer over it, and then you could sand that smooth with 400, and then you could put a sealer primer, a 2K sealer primer on top of that, and then water sand that flat with a block 400 grit, get it ready for paint, and you're good to go with base coat. So let me actually flip the camera around. really quickly here. Hey, there you guys go. What's going on, people? So, yeah, keep the questions coming. If you guys are liking this so far, I know we started out in the farm life with Buddy, but we can continue the auto body Q&A. I know it's kind of early, but Buddy came by and he was like, let's show Buddy to everybody. So we did that. Got on a few hours early. So all the late guys could get on and watch the replay. Not a big deal. So what kind of projects you guys working on? Any special projects? Where you guys from? How's the weather out there? You guys doing this from your home garage? What's the scoop? Give me some feedback here. Start up a cool conversation. What am I doing? Basically, I have that thing planned out next. My car has 2 paint jobs on it. Can I put new paint or should I strip it? Ontario, Canada, cold. Rust repair and truck bed. Cool. You don't have to strip out your paint completely. External, first time painting a car. That's awesome. You should check out VIP for sure. 98 Dodge Ram, Baton Rouge, Louisiana. Cool. Just a little south of me here. 2010 Chrysler 300, two-tone tuxedo. Nice. Sweet. So what was that question? A question came in and I totally lost track. Tony, do you think you could get a autograph from John Kosmowski for me? I haven't seen him in a while, man. I would recommend going to one of his events. He does events once in a while. I like your Tacoma, Tony. Thank you, buddy. I like it too. I got to get it tinted, but I did the little pinstriping on the side here. You could see the pinstripe, the black pinstripe. I did the Pro Grill. I did mud flaps all around. Didn't come with mud flaps, so I put mud flaps on it. And now I'm also waiting to get the front windows tinted because the backs are tinted, but the front I want to get tinted. I also put these on. So pretty cool. So I missed a question. Somebody had a question in there. I missed it. Anyway, this is the project we're going to be doing this coming summer. I would say June. We're going to start banging this out. How can I get an autograph? Trinidad, man, Trinidad. Well, if you become a VIP member and order a VIP shirt, maybe I'll do a autograph giveaway. But, I don't feel that I'm that famous. Okay, so this here. Yeah, Kevin, absolutely. Tony at LearnAutoBodyAndPaint.com. Super easy. Tony at LearnAutoBodyAndPaint.com. Well, these are some pretty heavy-duty tires on this truck. Kevlar side reinforced. How do you get a perfect match with your paint? My jobber mixes of paint a little off. Match with paint chip book. Well, you can get a better match by actually taking a panel of your car to your color matcher and they could match it up. Sometimes they put the machine on it and they get a good match for you. So that's one way. The other way is to basically trick the eye and blend it with your paint job. I mean, that's what blending is about. Okay. So are those headrests floating? Yeah, they are. I put a little magical spell on them and they're floating here. Edmund what's up, Anthony White? You joined Tube Cash, didn't you? And that is the next live stream I'm doing tonight as well. Tube Cash. I'm actually doing a welcome. To the new group of members tonight. So right after this, actually. So if you miss it, then you're gonna get the replay. But I have a lot of things that I plan on doing for you guys, the new members of Tube Cash. So wait for me on that. We're gonna be doing weekly videos for Tube Cash, and we're also I'm thinking about doing a private Facebook group for you guys I'm not absolutely sure if everybody wants that, but I'm thinking if it could be beneficial for everybody, maybe we could do a private Facebook group. Haven't really decided on it fully yet. So that's that. And I know a lot of people are probably pissed because I came on extra early today. So that's that. So if you want to become a VIP of Learn Auto Body, just go to LearnAutoBodyAndPaint.com and click on VIP. Because I'm mobile now on my phone and there's no way for me to actually What's going on? Can you guys hear me now? I pushed something. David Lara, what's going on, brother? VIP checking in. Can you guys hear me? I pushed something by mistake, and I'm not sure if you guys can hear me. Hello, what's up, Sergio? So anyway, yes, yep, okay, good. Good. So again, we got this thing planned out for June. This is gonna be a full-on project. We're gonna go heavy duty on it. We are going to paint the bumper covers the same color as the body. We are going to do all the dent repair. We started kind of messing with this a couple of weeks ago. We're going to be doing all the body repair here. We're going to be doing a liner, a bed liner in the back once the paint job is complete. So that's what we're also going to do, a black bed liner. Show you how to do that step by step, nice and easily. And we're gonna put a custom paint job on here with some pearls and flake. So I'm gonna show you how to do pearls, flake, everything step by step, what type of sanders I use, what type of mixtures I use, the sandpaper grits you wanna use, you know, everything step by step is gonna be documented for you so you can do this from home. You know, I want you to be, you know, basically independent after you go through these trainings. You're not going to be codependent where you're going to keep on needing advice. You're going to learn this stuff correctly the right way so you could do it over and over again and get amazing finishes on any of your projects. So Kevin Hartman, send that to Tony at LearnAutoBodyAndPaint.com. Is 2K primer waterproof? I'm going to prime it and use the truck. You should be fine for about a week. It is waterproof, but it's not good to prime and just let it sit for weeks and months. All right, for temporary, a week to 10 days is not gonna kill it. Make sure you put enough primer on it though. All right, so it's not gonna kill it. What's up, buddy? What's up? I just saw your comment and it disappeared. You asked something about YouTube. Keep it coming. Yeah, I had a late, rough night last night. I was up till 3 o'clock, and I got up at 7:30, maybe closer to 8. So I only had 5 hours of sleep, but I felt like I didn't sleep at all. You know, you guys ever get that? So I'm kind of tired. Tried taking a nap earlier, and my daughter was just screaming like crazy, and I couldn't sleep. Do you have a video for bed liner? I have a video that talks about undercoating in VIP, but I don't have a specific video for bed liner, and that's why I want to make one using some really great products on this truck right here. What nozzle do you use for primer, base coat, and clear coat? Okay, base coat, clear coat, 1.4. Hands down, 1.4. Any base coat, clear coat, single stage enamel, 2-stage, two-stage enamel, 1.4. I did not get that video. Guys, I apologize. I'm not on Facebook as much as I should be. You know, I have a lot of things to manage. The best way to get me information is send it to Tony at LearnAutoBodyAndPaint.com. Tony at LearnAutoBodyAndPaint.com. I check those emails. All right? Do you think ceramic coat is worth it? Ceramic coating on what? Is there anything on tail lights? What do you want to do on tail lights? The only things you could really do to tail lights are sand them and buff them out so they look like new again. That's what I did on these headlights. Or you could tint them if you want to tint them. Yeah, Anthony, I have a segment in the VIP course, the BMW series on the M, was it the M edition? It was the 545 BMW M edition that I put the front body kit on, that I tinted the back lenses, and I had videos on that step by step. So you may want to check that out. It's basically adding black base coat in your clear coat, just a smidge, and then water sanding your lenses about 1,000 to 1,500, and you could just tint them. But you just got to be very careful, because you got to make sure to lay it on wet, okay, because you don't want to have it dry. And also, you got to do the other side the same way. And if you put a second layer on it, it's going to get darker and darker. So you got to be very careful when you do that. I suggest putting very, very little black base coat in it, per quart of clear, maybe per pint of clear coat, because that's really going to be a little bit more than enough. A pint of mixed clear coat, you're going to want to add maybe an ounce of black base coat. Then you make your tint. On the project truck, is it only going to be on your VIP, or are you going to have it on YouTube as well? I'll have it on both, but the more detailed step-by-step is going to be in VIP. I'll have like a full-length version, chop, 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 chop on YouTube, right? Maybe like a 10, 15-minute video of A to Z on it. But then the details, which runs anywhere from, it could run from anywhere from 8 to 12 videos, 20 minutes long. So the full length could be more 2 to 3 hours of detail step by step versus a 10-minute on YouTube. I was talking about the ceramic coat that you put on your paint. Well, I mean, I don't know. I don't do much of that. So I can't give you much information, because I don't mess with that. I'm just learning about how do I become VIP. Yeah, awesome, Charles. Charles, you're a VIP anyway, so you're going to be getting all that information. So if you want to learn more about VIP, just check out LearnAutoBodyAndPaint.com and click on VIP. And then you'll learn more about VIP and all the additional trainings that we offer and the courses and all that. You're going to get a lot of value. How many coats of flat black would you suggest? On what? I mean, it's a very open-ended question. I mean, how many black coats? I don't know what you're talking about. You're going to have to be a little bit more specific, please. Then I can get you some better info. I still haven't decided what color I'm going to do that. We're also going to be doing a couple of projects this summer. That's going to be completely banged out and done. We're putting a custom spoiler on the back of this, sitting over there. That little spoiler right there. That's going to be body worked, painted and mounted on here. And we're also going to gloss black these plastics around the truck. So all this plastic around the truck, right? I'm not sure if I want to do the step bar, but all this is going to be gloss black. Gloss black. It's going to look nice. Yeah, and there's no way for me to put links in here because it's YouTube Live and I'm on mobile. So I can't really do any, typing on here to send you some links and whatnot. I'm sorry about that. So it is what it is. Yeah, you don't need much black on the lights at all because it covers quick. And just remember, hold on, let me get rid of this. Okay. Yep, you can spray Plasti Dip right over anything. And it comes right off. If you don't like it, you can peel it right off. I missed that second question. Yeah, you do not want to make your taillights too dark. There's also a tint plastic that you can kind of heat on with a hairdryer, but I've never tried that. Maybe I should try that one day. It's kind of like the protective film that you put on your hood and front bumpers and the front parts of your car. So, you know, it would be cool to tint these lights too back here. Anyway, it's no good. You tried it? I've never tried it. So Charles is saying it's no good. I don't know. I've never tried it. Who knows? But I do know clearing it, it looks really good. You just got to be careful because every coat you do, it doubles the effect. Every time I paint a body panel, the paint peels. What do you finish sanding with? You're probably not finishing it in a coarse enough grit. Like I said, you want to spray over 400 grit sand scratches. I use a red candy on tail lights and comes out great, better than new. That's interesting. But if I would think if you do red candy over this area would look pink. You know, the backup lights would look pink unless you kind of mask them off and don't do them. Right? What do you do about that? I've never done candy on lenses. I mean, you could do whatever the hell you want to do. Actually, just sand it down and clear it. You know? So yeah, so that's that. I could actually go for a nap right now. I'm a little freaking tired. What else is new? So anyway, if there's no questions, then we'll call it a night. Thank you for checking it out today. 400, you could actually go, Jesse, you could go a little coarser with single stage because the paint is so thick. You could even finish with 320. You could finish with 320 and paint single stage over that because it's so thick it's going to fill it up. Okay, I've heard guys painting over 280 with single stage, but I would rather go down a little bit more, at least a 320. Okay, 320, 340, 360, and you guys should be good. But 400, I think overall is great. All right. How long do you let clear dry? Safe to get wet. It depends on the clear coat. Most of them are dried, you know, within 6 to 8 hours. If you want to be totally, you know, confident that you're not going to damage your clear coat, I would wait a day. But again, even if you wait a day or a week and you wet your car and you let it dry in the sun, you're going to get water spots in that clear and you're going to have to buff it out. Okay, until you wax your clear coat, your car, I wouldn't let any water dry naturally with the sun. You're going to get sunspots that'll eat into the clear, any clear coat. Okay, especially if it's a fresh paint job within a month or two, you're gonna have an issue with that. So I would never let water evaporate and dry in the sun, you know, with beads. Always chamois it down on fresh clear coat, fresh paint, because you will damage the clear coat. You're gonna have to cut it. I mean, if you're gonna cut it and buff it out anyway, then it's not a big deal. But if you plan not to cut it and buff it, you're gonna have a problem with that. Yeah, it's true. I don't think I've ever really mentioned that. So, unless you wax it, because if you wax it and seal it, then you're sealing the paint, and that dried up, evaporated water spot is not going to damage your clear coat because there's minerals in the water, right? And it will eat, and it will cause. I don't think it really eats it, but it causes like an outline, and then you can't rub it out. What temperature is too cold to paint? I would say 55. You're getting close. I would say if you want to be comfortable, you want to be painting at 65 or hotter. 65, ideally 75, 85 is a good weather to paint in. Even 70. I'll take that back. 70 to 85. 70 to 85 is a great temperature to paint in. Leo, go to LearnAutoBodyAndPaint.com right now. There's going to be a little tab that says VIP. Click VIP. There's going to be a little video where you learn more about it. You're going to have a bunch of texts where you can learn more about it. And if you feel like joining, then you can join. So that's pretty much it. All right, guys. So until next time, until I start getting busy in the shop, we will be doing these live Q&As like this, just talking, giving you some great content, answering your questions. And once I start getting my hands dirty and back in work mode with these projects here, awesome. Congratulations, we got a new VIP on the line. Awesome. Thank you for the support. Then I will be documenting while I'm on these projects, guys. I will be recording, documenting step by step every move that I make, every mistake that I do make. That's the cool thing about VIP too, is I don't cut stuff out. If I make a mistake, I will tell you why I goofed, how you can avoid it, and what I did to fix it. Thank you, David. Appreciate it. So yeah, while I'm working on this, I'll be doing YouTube lives every other day, maybe every day, just to give you a quick 5-10 minute view of what's going on. The Miata is in my other garage down the way. I still got it. I don't think I'm getting rid of that thing. I want to turbo it. As soon as I got some time, I want to redo the engine and turbo the sucker. Maybe even supercharge. One of those. So that's that. We had another couple of questions here, and I missed them. They just disappear so quick. Epoxy primer over bare metal or after body filler? Well, Alex, some people do the body work on the metal, then epoxy it. Some people like to epoxy, scuff up the areas that need to be filled, and then fill on top of the epoxy. Okay? You could do it both ways. I've done it both ways. Okay? You can get the same results. I say better off putting body filler right on the metal, doing your body work. Okay? Bare metal, do your body work, do your filler, straighten it out, get it nice and good, then epoxy primer. Okay? And then a 2K filler primer. Then you can block it out. 50/50 reducer. Omni is a cheaper brand, but I mean, it works. I'm not fond of Omni clear coats. I would rather use a Shopline clear coat, pay a little bit more for a better clear coat. I mean, I say if you want to use Omni base coat, no big deal. They also have the Omni Select, which is a little higher brand. You'll pay a little bit more, but you get a better base coat. That's what I usually get if I'm not getting a Deltron base coat. How can I remove the big vinyl decal on the door? I'm working on a Mitsubishi Montero. Heat it up with your hair dryer if you don't have a regular heater blower. And you could peel it off, heat it up, but you don't want to be on one section too long. I have videos on that. You don't want to be on one section too long because you're going to basically make it melt and bubble. You just want to warm it up and then it'll peel right off. So try that. All right. So we're on for about 30 minutes so far. Love the Godfather Project and VIP, good stuff. Yes, you could paint the whole car with a low volume, low pressure. 20-gallon air tank, I think, is a little too tiny. You could do it. I've done it with a 33-gallon. But you will be fighting the air compressor. You're going to be waiting for it. You're going to be playing catch up with it. You're going to have to pause, wait till the tank fills up because you need volume. You need volume to spray. You really do. And if you're running on such a small volume tank, small, it's going to be on consistently. You're going to be making a lot of water condensation in your air compressor and your lines. You're going to have to be draining the tank. And when you need it, you're not going to have enough pressure. You need pressure, you need atomization to get your clear coat to flow on nice, atomized, you know, all that. All right. So thank you guys. I will probably be making a quick TCS welcome member video right after this on YouTube Live. So any of you TCS members in here, TCS members besides Anthony White, congratulations, by the way. I will be going live in maybe about an hour. Just take a little break. I'll be going live, talking to you about the program and what to expect, and moving the group forward from there. So thank you for getting on. I appreciate it, everybody. Love you guys. I know we got on super early. I just saw the stupid donkey here, and my daughter was like, let's show everybody the donkey. So we went on a couple of hours early. Hey, the things you do for your kids, right? So anyway, give a quick thumbs up, guys. I want more from new program. Thank you, guys. Give a quick like before you leave. Share it with people that you love. And I will see you on next week, Thursday. Hopefully, I will be at a hotel next week, Thursday. So hopefully we could do it. All right. I got YouTube Live, so if I have to do it at you know, outside, whatever, I'll freaking do it. All right, guys. Have a great night. Thank you, guys. I'll see you on next week. Cheers. Bye.